all, welcome back to another video on Founding Father Stories. Today we're going to be doing another reaction video to the channel Comedy Central Drunk History. The title of this video is Hamilton, Jefferson, or Adams? Was one of the Founding Fathers a murderer? This is by Drunk History, and this topic is about the early muckraking journalist James Callender, who I just wrote a Substack about, which I will have as a link in the description for this reaction video, so you could read that at your own pleasure without any pressure whatsoever. Let me go ahead and share this screen and then let's get to it without any further ado.
I'm Ryan Gall. Today we're talking about the mysterious death of James Callender.
Mr. Gall,
Yes.
so where does our story begin?
None of your business.
Okay.
No. All right. Richmond, Virginia, July 17th, 1803. James Callender is found floating face down in the James River. How did he get there?
Yeah, he mysteriously was found dead. Some say it was because he was drunk and fell in the water one night. Others say that it was probably a nefarious plot to silence him, meaning kill him. But this was when Thomas Jefferson was president.
Get there. Are you curious?
Very.
Well, in order to find out, we need to go back 10 years to 1793. James Callender, Scottish immigrant, salacious journalist, and a drunk, gets a job as a stenographer with the new Congress. And he's like, guess what? I don't trust any of these assholes, and I don't buy what they're doing.
So Callender is the guy who wrote the piece History of the United States for 1796, in which he exposed Alexander Hamilton's extramarital affair with Mary Reynolds, all while serving as Thomas Jefferson's attack dog in the press. Later, Callender is going to write a similar piece attacking Jefferson's relationship with his slave Sally Hemings, who was the half-sister of Jefferson's late wife who died in 1782.
He is suspicious to the point where he starts digging up information on them. And so James Reynolds shows up at a bar and says to Alexander Hamilton, hey, unless you pay me, I am going to let this story out that you were banging my wife. So Hamilton is writing him a check, but more importantly, he's writing the check from the United States Treasury. So Callender's like, Hamilton's not only having an affair, but he's taking money from our government. Like, how dare he do that? And he basically, with one article, ruined Hamilton's career. And
then that article prompted Hamilton to write the Reynolds pamphlet, in which he confessed his adultery and ruined any possible hope he may have had of running for higher office.
Is like, God damn you. God damn you, James Callender, you son of a bitch. Gone. Callender sits back and is like, that's where I get my high. But out of the shadows comes Thomas Jefferson and is like, hey, I saw what you did with Hamilton. Nice work. John Adams right now is the sitting president. Callender goes, duh. Jefferson's like, I want to be president. Take Adams out. I will hook you up. Callender's like, I doubt you can do what I want because I want to become the Postmaster General of Richmond. And Jefferson goes, dude, I shit Postmaster Generals of Richmond's for breakfast.
Okay, I guess I should have left with a beginning warning that this is not exactly a cuss-free video, so I apologize for those of you who prefer family-friendly videos, but I just thought this would be entertaining because, I mean, it's drunk history, and it's Comedy Central.
And Callender goes, fine, let's do it, bitches. Let's do it. Callender writes a new article.
That's not how they would have actually spoken about others back then. Like, they didn't use modern words that we use now, but I guess it makes sense that it's called Drunk History, and you have all these storytellers telling these actual events, recounting them while they're out of sorts.
Calls Adams pro-monarch. That was bad. John Adams is sitting there going like, what? No, I am not. I am not pro-monarch.
Hold on, John Adams didn't have brown hair when he was president. He had already had the gray, because like he was in his late 50s, early 60s when he became president.
People believe it immediately. So Jefferson becomes president. But guess who's going to jail? Callender, for sedition charges. Basically writing to create revolt against the government. And Callender's like, this is pretty rough, but Jefferson...
Oh yeah, so Callender was arrested under the Sedition Act of 1798, which was part of the series of 4 acts, which we now know of as the Alien and Sedition Acts. Callender was arrested during this period, and another journalist who was also arrested during that period was a guy by the name of Benjamin Franklin Bosch. And Benjamin Franklin Bosch was the grandson of the one and only Benjamin Franklin, who John Adams had worked with in helping get independence going and establish foreign alliances during the Revolutionary War. Imagine that. Imagine being John Adams, and one of the many journalists who you order arrest is the grandson of a founding father who is no longer alive but who you once worked with.
Promised me this will be worth it. And Jefferson is like, holy shit, I'm president. Adams is out, I'm in, and Callender, oh, holy shit, Callender's in jail. Hey, Jerry, can we pardon,
Who's Jerry? I know one of his personal secretaries was Meriwether Lewis, who is later going to be part of the Lewis and Clark expedition in 1804. I just made a short about the year 1804 in the United States. That will be in my shorts tab. Meriwether Lewis was Thomas Jefferson's personal secretary at the start of his first term in 1801, and he was also from Albemarle County, where Jefferson's home Monticello is located.
we pardon Callender? And Jerry's like, nah, yeah, we can pardon anyone we want. You're the goddamn president. He goes, okay, pardon Callender. He gets out of jail, runs to see Jefferson. He's like, Thomas, that was awesome. We did it. Let's make me the postmaster general of Richmond. And
Jefferson said no.
Jefferson literally was like, yeah, Jerry, could you please pay Callender $50 and then escort him out? Callender's like, are you kidding me? I'll take the $50 for sure. But guess what, Jefferson? You want to mess with me? I got one gun, and that's called gossip. And gossip. Sorry, that's my pillow, so it doesn't matter. And so Callender puts out a piece of information so damning nobody could survive it. Hey, guess what? Jefferson's not as cool as you think. He is having an affair with Sally Hemings. Oh, just his slave. Everyone is like, what? Are you kidding me?
What did Jerry think about that pamphlet?
So Jerry is like, did you hear about this? And Jefferson goes, don't put it so close to my face.
Who is Jerry? For those of you who are watching this video, let me know in the comments below who this Jerry person was. Because all the research I've done on Jefferson's presidency, I've never come across a person who he associated with in the White House named Jerry. But let me know in the comments below if he was an actual person.
Jerry. And Jerry goes, I can do nothing right. I can do nothing right. And by the way, Jerry, 80 years old.
Wait, he was 80 years old? Oh my goodness.
So everyone's like looking to Jefferson to see what he says. But guess what? he decides to ignore it. He just goes, I'm sorry. I don't know what you mean. I don't know. And he's slowly backing out the door. And Callender's like, no, you can't leave. You have to address this. Everybody in my past has addressed these things as they have come up. And he just goes, no. Bye. And Callender's jaw dropped, like, what did he just pull on me? And because he didn't care, the people didn't really care as much. They're like, hey, Callender, nice try, you dink. His drinking got worse. He's broke. And here we are in 1803. So what happened? Did he walk down to the James?
Yeah, so 1803 was the year that the Louisiana Purchase happened. There was a lot of things that happened in 1803. So Jefferson finds out about the whole Sally Hemings rumor that Callender started spreading, and he neither confirmed nor denied it. But in the 1990s, there was DNA testing that revealed evidence that the Hemings male children had the same male chromosomes as Thomas Jefferson. So there was evidence from the 90s and early 2000s that Thomas Jefferson was the father of the slave woman's children. And I know some Jefferson defenders will try to spin it and say, well, it was actually his brother who fathered the children. No, it was Thomas Jefferson.
River, and maybe he was too wasted and he stumbled, boom, hit his head, floated out to the middle and died. That's possible. Or was something more sinister going on? He had a lot of enemies at that point. Hamilton, Adams.
Yeah, by 1803, Hamilton was long retired out of office. He had about a year left, as evidenced by him being killed in a duel the following year in 1804. By that point, Hamilton was just in a depressing state. He lost his own son in 1801. He increasingly got away from politics and turned toward religion in 1803. But Hamilton was retired. I mean, he wasn't officially retired from politics. Right. So by 1803, John Adams is also retired at his home in Massachusetts, and he lives until 1826, and in 1803, Jefferson's president. And all three of those guys that they mentioned here, Callender made enemies with. It's just fascinating.
Jefferson, they're founding fathers of America. And to think that they are suspects in a murder mystery is sort of mind-blowing.
I mean, try to name 3 bigger names.
The Rock.
Well, I mean, when it comes
Sandra
to
Bullock.
founding our nation.
Jack McBrayer.
Jack McBrayer is actually the answer we were looking for. Congratulations.
Oh my god.
Hi, guys. I murdered James Callender.
I'm peeing myself.
Oh my god. Okay, that was a funny episode. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed that. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. The link to the original video will be down in the description below so you can watch it on your own time. Thank you guys so much.